Breaker 19, wake on up!
Rise and shine. So how was it?
Yeah, it was
Great, man. Everything I hoped it would be, and so much more.
ever since I was a very, very young person.
I heard tales of this ancient and decrepit, just
You know, withered magician who had this
property down south somewhere with a shack that was just
overflowing with merch. And I thought to myself, oh, I want to experience what it's like to be inside that.
giant, like, crotchety old man's bird shack. I want to spend the night in that.
And then wake up and have to lockpick myself out.
Have you ever picked a lock before?
No, I have not.
What do you know about lockpicking?
I know the basic concept, and I've watched a few videos on YouTube.
Okay.
And so you know that there's like a cylinder with pegs in there. Explain that part to me to make sure you understand it.
There's like a barrel, and that barrel has a bunch of pins, they're spring-loaded pins that are vertically oriented, and you have to put tension on that barrel because that barrel rotates, and then you can lift the pins until they click into place, and you just sort of unlock the lock that way.
There's a few different ways to pick a lock. The one that we all think of is the lockpick, but then there's other ways that are more brute forcey. For example, a bump key is kind of like a comb with all of the pins set to the same height. And the idea on that one
Is you put tension on the cylinder and you slam it in such that all the pins jiggle, and at some point, just through the noise, they end up aligning by happenstance, and then it turns open.
Is there anything else?
yeah, there is a third secret way, but we'll see if we need that. For now,
See if you can find bump keys.
Okay, yeah. Ooh.
They look like a Dia de los Muertos design.
Is there like one particular one I should be looking for?
There's kind of two manufacturers that are most popular in the U.S. Between those two, you should find one of those that slides into the...
that shape of lock.
Okay, I think I've picked out a
Bump key that'll work. I'm gonna check to make sure it fits in the lock, but then I don't fully understand, like, yeah, it fits, but I don't know how it's supposed to unlock the lock.
Okay, so
For anyone at home, it could damage the lock. And of course, it is etiquette in the speed picking, lock picking community. You only pick locks you have permission to, you only pick your own locks. Noses and locks, okay?
This is technically your lock, so can I pick this lock?
We did do the human blockhead, and you pretty much picked my nose.
okay, in this case, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the bump key
All the way in, and then pull it out.
kind of one click back, and then all those individual
Teeth are gonna be poised. They're kind of like champing at the bit of each of those pins. And then you want something,
with a bit of a rubber tip to slam it in with. You could use,
for example, the back of a screwdriver, or what do you got there?
Well, the first thing I see is a tennis ball.
ball. Would that work?
No.
That way people know to be nice to me.
Yeah, there's a pair of scissors. They have kind of like a rubbery handle. Would that work?
We could try them.
Do I like turn it or what?
Okay, you want just the slightest bit of tension, because remember, if you have too much tension on it, then you're applying torque to all the pins and they won't jostle up and down.
and then you're gonna tap with your other hand and jostle those pins, and hopefully you'll feel it click to the right or left.
And keep in mind, once you've tapped it a couple of times, it's all the way in. Once it's all the way in, you're gonna have to pull it out and go again.
Is it better to do like a bunch of light taps to increase the amount of vibration, or is it better to do like one kind of brusque tap?
I've experienced different levels of success with that, so it certainly couldn't hurt to mix it up a bit. Keep going.
I don't know how many times I'm supposed to like iterate on this process. It's pretty straightforward. I don't think this is maybe I'll try a different key.
I'm gonna try a different key.
Yeah, because that's in the mix.
Mixed bag pins, they haven't been sorted. Some of them, the teeth might be too tall or short.
Are you hitting and then turning?
No, I'm putting a little bit of tension on it, then I'm hitting it, and then I'm trying to see if it has gotten any looser that I can turn it afterwards.
It'll be unambiguous.
A common problem that I see is people putting too much tension on it.
What if I hammer it in the entire length? Will that make a difference?
None of the first 5 clicks will matter. It's only the 6th click.
You have to work from the furthest away pin forward?
No.
You're striking upward all 6 pins all simultaneously.
If you had it pulled out so that it's at the very beginning, then you're hitting,
And that first tooth is going to hit the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then finally it's going to do the job of all of them hitting all 6 pins at once.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
You want to press pause on that version and try another?
Yeah, if we're talking about like
Actually feeling kind of each individual pin, I feel like maybe the more traditional method might help me build that mental map a little better. Okay, I think I've got the
traditional pick and tension bar.
if you put the tension bar in, just the gravity of your index finger on there is all the tension you're going to need.
Okay, in your experience, is it better to work
from pin 1 to 6 or from pin 6 to 1?
Each lock is going to be different. In fact, sometimes it's bad to work in order one way or the other.
Think of all of those pins.
It's a crooked
as in a
finger.
horse race.
Each of those pins is going to be Gosh, I don't know if words do it justice. I really wish you could picture what I'm seeing in my head.
Let's try a different version of that, and I'm going to try drawing it out while you're saying it to me, so that way I have, like, notes.
Oh, man. We shouldn't have used words for all this visual stuff. Okay, all right. You want a circle with a channel going down. At the top of the channel, you want a spring. Then you want the pin, and you want a break in the pin.
But you don't want that break to be lined up with the circle. That's an accurate understanding of a single pin's slice of the lock. Does that make sense?
Yes. So there's the spring.
All right, here. I'm actually gonna. We're ruining the bit right now. Here, let me see it. Yep. All right.
So I've got a circle with a pin of an indiscriminate length being pressed down by a spring-loaded pin, and it's aligning that bottom pin with the gap in the circle that allows the circle or the barrel to turn.
Yeah, so you can picture something coming in, pushing up that pin so that the break lines up with the circle, and then you can picture it turning, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, now picture behind that 5 more of those exact same things, except the break is at different parts. And here's the key part.
They try to all be exactly in a row, but they're ever so slightly not. So if, let's say, one of those is
the most pushing to the rightest, let's say you got that one lined up on the break, then you'll feel
the slightest of click as the cylinder turns almost imperceptibly, like a micron, but it's enough to
lock that pin so that you could go to the next farthest one along. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's not just a matter of pressing up on each one. You got to kind of figure out which ones are locking in what order.
I'm going to try it again. Just finger weight gravity should be enough.
I just realized I really want you to narrate what's happening while you're doing it, but you don't have a phone. You have a walkie-talkie, and both of your hands are occupied.
I've taped down the button so that way I can talk to you. I don't know if you
Well,
can...
now I can't talk back. He's spamming the chat. Well, now and now he's not even describing it.
Well, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, I got one. I've got
The pick in the bottom. This isn't how...
You're right. I really thought that was gonna work, but then I realized that if you were gonna tell me I was doing it wrong, that you wouldn't be able to tell me that I was doing it wrong. So I went from being very clever to being very dumb. I was able to get one pin to click up, and then stay in place.
Okay, so now just try for 2. I think this is an important key distinction, so to speak, is that you shouldn't try all at once for the goal of opening the lock. Instead, build that mental map. Just see if you can get one pin. And in fact, like if you start at the back and you're not able to get that one pin to latch, then you know that's probably not the first one to do. And then you could go to the second one, try to get the second one to latch, and on and on and on.
Okay, give me 1 second. I need to, so I'm going to try and hear and feel that pin go up. So just give me a second.
Yeah, your goal should be just to try to get 1,
2, 3, 4. Like, think of it as a high score, a step at a time.
Okay, sounds good. Just give me a second.
And you really need to like focus your ears. You need to hear because
It's just the tiniest little click sound. You might miss it otherwise.
so you really dial in and try to like, not have any distractions.
Okay, great. I will try that.
Just give me a second, please.
You got it. You just...
Go for it.
Okay, so I can feel 6 go up, and then I don't feel anything pushing back on the hook. And then I try and move forward a bit. Yeah. Okay, I was able to get 2 or 3, and I was able to hear them like click back down into place when I took tension off the lock.
Low voltage.
All right, I hate to put on the pressure, but I just got a low battery alert.
I think you're gonna have to go straight for the cheat code.
The best way to learn is with a leashy lockpick. They look like sonic screwdrivers or, I don't know, they look crazy.
Okay, I think I found it. I've got a thing that looks like a key with a handle, but it has like a built-in pick.
Yeah, you'll notice that there's markings on there so you can actually feel it's like a pick and a tension wrench and a locked guide so that you don't have to freehand everything.
Okay, well, I'm putting it all the way in, and then I'm putting the pick part all the way to the back. Is this chart on the side of the thing actually useful? Should I be using that?
Yes, remember, your real goal is to build a perfect map of what everything looks like on the inside. And so all of those are data for you to log in your mind as you explore.
Okay, great. So I can use this to kind of see like how high the pin should be pushed and all that stuff.
Yes, and so report back to me each time you're able to get more pins.
Click. And I go to 5. Click. Okay, I just unlocked pin 2, so I've done pin 6, 5, and now 2, and when I did 2, the whole barrel rotated like a fraction of an inch.
If you release it very, very slowly, if you release the tension, you should be able to hear the exactly how many pins it is and see if it matches your mental map.
It was 4 separate pins that I got.
Great, so that means you're almost there. Just 2 more to go. Try it again.
Okay, so that was definitely 2. So now I think all I have left is 4 and 1. 4. Just gonna check again. 5 doesn't feel like it's moving. 4 doesn't either. Maybe 1 is where I gotta start. Hey, is it possible that this Leashy lockpick doesn't fit all the way into the barrel of this particular lock?
It's possible, in fact, probable, that it fits too far. Look for a golden doodad that's 3D printed. These are the ones that come from Red Team Alliance. Deviant Olaf came up with this amazing solution, so it's convertible.
Okay, so does this spacer just like go on like a sleeve?
Yeah, basically, that works on 6 pins, but we want it to be only 5 pins while we're using it here.
Okay, I've got it on. I'm gonna do it again. Oh. Okay, well that happened a lot quicker. Okay. Shit, my hubris. Okay, so I'm not feeling any of the pins pushing back like they were before. I've heard 5 clicks, but the barrel's not turning.
This is where the order of the pins matter. So try gently relaxing, get a sense of it, and try them in a different order.
Okay. It feels like it really wants to go. Okay, try one more time. Here we go. That's so stressful. 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, God. Did not think this was going to be as high stress as it definitely feels like it's become. I think that's the order that I was having the best luck at. Was 6, 5, 2, 4. You know what? I'm getting kind of stiff, so I'm just gonna walk around for a second here and kind of loosen up.
So it occurs to me, the door's locked pretty hard, and that lock is misaligned. You might have gotten it, but it just takes too much torque to open that lock.
Wait, so because it is such like a sensitive touch thing,
Low voltage. Can I get your number if you have a phone?
I wouldn't actually know if I've unlocked it or not.
I want someone to talk to. Roger.
Hi.
Yeah, I think that you need this to not be torquing so hard, because if this is like wedged the way it is in this, like it takes too much effort for me to do this. So I think you had it actually multiple times.
Okay.
But it was just too much force. So here, you know what? I'll just join you.
Okay.
We'll bail on the bit.
3 feels bound.
There it is. You got it.
Just light pressure. 6. So I'm at 6. 5. Nothing there. They all have a full range of motion, except for 4.
I'll tell you what. Try relaxing all of them and start with 4 this time.
Oh, okay.
It's going up, but it's not timed. So then try 4 seconds. So do another one, just
Okay.
1. And now do 4.
Nothing there. 5.
Now try 4.
Nothing on 4.
Okay.
3. 3.
Is there so still no tension on 4?
No tension on 4 still. 2. Ooh,
Now try 4.
there we go. 4. Okay. Still feels like there's a little tension there.
So do you have that tension wrench? Oh, no.
But
I suspect you had it and you just need something.
really strong.
Yes.
I feel like I could feel the tumblers better if I had more of a free moving pick.
Ultimately, just the more you don't even need your eyes or even the language parts of your brain,
Right.
you just feel it.
Right, okay. So I'm gonna try it with
Gentle moves.
gentle moves.
Gentle moves.
Right, okay. So I'm gonna try it with the traditional tools.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got very little tension on the tension bar. Just trying to feel where the holes where those pins are. Yeah, so there, so it just clicked over a little bit more just now. So I think that was pin 1. It's interesting, you can feel when they're locked in because they don't like come all the way back down.
Yeah,
So you've
but
got-
it is possible to have them locked too
Too
high
high
up,
up, yeah.
right? Because then you're just that same tension is just wedging them,
Yeah.
preventing it from opening.
All right, I'm gonna let it go one more time just to see how I did.
Okay, but do it gently and see if you can get a sense of how many.
Yeah. 1.
That was 5. I think you had it.
Yeah.
Why don't you try the other side?
And we're trying this from the other side just because we know it works, or?
No, we're trying for the other side because we've not seen success.
But we're on the other side, so I have to push up with the tension.
Yeah,
bar, right?
correct.
Yeah, okay.
You did it! Your childhood dream is complete!
Yes!
I'm really glad it worked. It started as a bit, and then it became not a bit.
That was a lot more stressful than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. Yep. We learned a lot. So I wonder how many times you had it, but just that door wedge pressure was too much.
Door wedge pressure, and I do think I was putting, for most of the time, I was putting too much pressure on the tension bar. I think I was squeezing it too much, and that was causing binds. Because when I went gentler there at the end, you could definitely feel them moving a lot more freely than when I first started.
Everybody starts white knuckle. Ultimately, you're just barely touching.
Well, and that's the weird thing too, is that it did get weirdly high stress at the end. Like I was like worried. I was like, oh, I'm gonna mess up this entire shoot if I can't get this. So you like want to get more tense, but in that moment, it's like what you have to do is like
super relaxed. And like so many other things, there's no substitute for the reps. The weird part is now that you've gone from 0 to 1, it just gets easier and easier with each rep.
The thing that I'm most worried about ultimately is that I'm taking a set of this home with me. And I think this is my new thing.
What hell hath we wrought? I didn't even think about that.
Ryer just spent all of that time trying to escape our shop. But if you want to get into it virtually, so you can purchase things like this shirt or some of our other shirts or a deck of cards or escape tools or whatever, you can go to scamstuff.com. And in fact, this week we're doing a giveaway where we're giving away 10 sets of bump keys and 10 sets of lockpicks, so 20 giveaways total. And if you want to enter that, you can go to gimme.scamstuff.com. Thanks for watching. This video was supported in part by viewers like you, but they pledged at patreon.com/modernrogue, where they just got the unedited version of the confetti cannon video, or, you could get your name in the credits like Justin Owen or Matt Gobelke.
Yeah, no, I think I got it.
Well, here, say it back to me then.
Okay, wait. Okay. So then the right.